Hey, it's Kia, and I am doing another video for you, and this is a tag video. This is the 10 unique fragrances in my collection. It was started by the beautiful Perfume Realm, Manahil. She started this tag, and so I had to definitely jump in. My fragrances didn't feel as unique as hers, and I wasn't too excited about making a video, but hey, it's my collection. It's where I am in my perfume journey, and I realize there are other people like me. I think these are very special and unique in my collection. So let's start off with the very first one, and this is Angel Muse by Terry Mugler. I did do a collection video that I will link, but this would have to be one of my very unique fragrances in my collection. This is predominantly, to me, hazelnut, vetiver, and patchouli. And so there's a very chocolatey smell. And so recently, I guess going into fall, I've been wanting a more chocolatey scent. And I'm thinking, while doing this tag, I've been looking all around and I have my chocolate right here. Hazelnut chocolate. It's delicious, it's beautiful, and I really look forward to wearing this. When I first got this, I sprayed it and I had to take a step back because this was supposed to be related to Angel. And so Angel is a gourmand fragrance, and it does have chocolate and patchouli in it with some fruits. But this is the Muse, and I guess what people love about Angel is the chocolate, hazelnut, and patchouli. So here we have it, and with this being a cosmic pebble bottle, this has to be one of my most unique bottles as well in my collection. The second fragrance that I find very unique in my collection is this baby here. This is Gucci Memoire D'Or. Hopefully I'm saying that properly. But this is a Gucci fragrance that's predominantly using the note of chamomile. This is a 2019 release, and it's made to be unisex with musky mineral accords and the Queen of Night flower. So for me, when I first smelled this was very medicinal and just not up my alley. However, I did get a sample anyway just to see what I felt about it. And so first spray, second spray, it still didn't connect with me. But after just saying, hey, let me give it more than 2 sprays and walk around with it and just experience it, it actually was kind of refreshing. I'm very into tea scents. And so this has a green tea note. And now I find it very pleasant. Still off the cap is medicinal, but once you spray it, it has a very light, airy citrus feel, and I quite enjoy it. And I enjoy it even more because I found it on sale. My next unique fragrance in my collection would be Alien Essence Absolue by Terry Mugler. This is a discontinued, highly sought after fragrance. It is an alien flanker, which you do have a lot of the alien in this with the notes of jasmine, but this also is with added vanilla. So this for me is perfect for cozy winter moments. You have jasmine, orris root, vanilla pod, myrrh, incense, white amber, and cashmere wood. This is a very delicious fragrance for me. When I first got it, after all the hype, I was like, this is alien with a little bit of root beer, which it is essentially. And it can be a slight off-putting kind of fragrance because there's something that gives it a menthol type of overcast, but as it wears down and dries down, for me it becomes a unique vanilla, and I absolutely enjoy this. The next fragrance on my list of unique scents is Tom Ford's Ombre Leather. Tom Ford's fragrances just were not my cup of tea. They were very strong, they were very decadent, they were very out there, that just did not match up to what my nose is used to, which is fruity floral scents. So while perusing Sephora, I came across Ombre Leather, which, surprise, surprise, somewhat not a surprise. I said not surprised to this because if it's sold in Sephora, more than likely it's going to be more mass appealing. So this is one of Tom Ford's more agreeable scents for the masses. An eye spray Ombre Leather, this smells like your most beautiful, supple, buttery leather garment, whether it's a jacket, whether it's interior of a car, a bag, a handbag. This is that scent, and it's so beautiful. I only got the travel size because I felt like that's all I need. Like, it wouldn't be a one fragrance for me. This is something I would layer because that dominant note of leather is just not one that I want to smell like overall. But so a travel size will definitely be enough for me. And I don't have a beautiful leather scent that I like, and this is it, by Tom Ford. The next scent is another Tom Ford, Orchid Soleil. This is a floral that includes tuberose. This was made as the summer version of Black Orchid. So Black Orchid is deeper, dark, mysterious, spicy, chocolatey, and a bunch of other intense notes, but this is the summer version. So while it does not initially come off as summer, for me, this is just very different and unique. So I have worn it in the summer. Most people recommend it for summer nights, but this is Spider Lily, Tuberose, Chestnut Cream, Vanilla, and Patchouli. For me, I'm getting to that point where everything is a little bit of something topped with a bit of root beer. But that's what it smells like to me. It's a tuberose fragrance, and then there's some other things with a pinch of root beer. But I love it. I like it. And the bottle is amazing. Sleek, very Tom Ford-esque. It's a unique one in my collection. The next one that is a unique scent in my collection would be Rihanna's Rogue. I know, a celebrity scent unique in my collection was unique in my collection. This baby here, a lot of people do not like this. It came off very medicinal in the beginning, like a old vintage medicinal. So not just medicinal like cough syrup, but medicinal like vintage cough syrup. So this one has jasmine, rose, plum, and suede in it, with the base of musk, woods, vanilla, and patchouli and amber. This just is a nice, deep, warm floral fragrance with that sweetness that just, I've talked about this before in one of my videos, but there's the sweetness in it that totally balances out the florals and the suede and patchouli. And I just think it's an amazing fragrance. I know a lot of people don't like this one, but again, it's unique. I feel grown in this, and I enjoy it. This is Rogue by Rihanna. The next perfume I'm going to talk about is Ange Eau de Mon Le Secret. So I don't know a lot about this line. I do remember when it came out because the name was very controversial, Ange Eau de Mon. But then this came about and I heard that it smelled like tea. So bonus word, tea, bing, bing, bing. My senses went off and I had to get it. I had to smell it. This is lemon, green tea, white flowers, blonde woods, and patchouli. And it does have that green tea base. It is citrusy. It does have the white flowers, but this has also been described as iced tea or cranberry iced tea. For me, it smells like the powdered iced tea mix. So I really like this one. I think it's quite refreshing in the summer, and it's unique in my collection. Also with this bottle, like I'm kind of digging that. The next fragrance that is very unique in my collection is Mugler's Womanity. This is Fig and Sea Salt, or I'm sorry, Fig and Caviar. It's a very sweet and savory kind of perfume. I love it. I love the saltiness of it. I like the fig that always gives this delicate sweetness to a fragrance, and this is no exception. It's a Mugler fragrance, so it's going to be a beast for what it is. A lot of times I feel I don't get a strong beast mode fragrance from fig, but this Fig and Salt is amazing. I don't want you to think when I say beast mode that it's gonna bang, pow, in your face, at your nose, but it will last and project in its own way for a Fig and Salt fragrance. And I love it. I like the balance that it brings to my collection. Everything isn't going to be gourmand and sweet and deep, not necessarily bright citrusy. This is that nice balance. I'm looking down because I know I brought out more than 10, possibly because I couldn't decide what I wanted to tell you guys about. But the next fragrance that I'll talk about is Mugler's Alien Mirage. This fragrance was a bit of a change for me in the Alien Flanker family, but I have found that I'm so in love with this. It's again brings that good balance of sweet and sultry. It has more of a cotton blossom flavor to Alien. It brings a cotton blossom flavor to Alien. If you're familiar with cotton blossom being clean, fluffy, powdery, or they like to say mineral accords are in here, but you do get your soft citrus jasmine as if this was Alien Sublime topped by that cotton blossom. So this is one of my favorites. This has been one of my favorites for the summer, definitely going into fall. And because there's that balance of sultry but sweetness, I'm going to keep wearing this. I absolutely love it. So the two bonus, or should we say three, I'll just do a quickie, all of them. So one of the unique fragrances in my collection, I feel, is Philosophy's Fresh Cream. I have a small bottle of this, and what makes this unique for me is when I initially smelled it, I was like, fresh cream smells like this? Have I not been on a farm and smelled fresh cream? I probably have not, but this was not my idea of fresh cream. It was very odd to me. But now that I've been smelling perfumes, this is definitely one of those, lactonic, kind of milky accords that is in fragrances. So if they want to call this fresh cream, fine, sweet, vanilla-y. But I think I decided what matched my initial thoughts was that this smelled like baby bottle nipple, the rubber, and formula milk. That's what it just kept smelling like to me, that sweetness from the formula milk with a little bit of bottle nipple in there. But when you back up a bit and you liken it to all of the other fragrances that say they have, lactonic notes or creaminess to them, it smells like a little sweet vanilla. But if I get too close and put my nose into it, I definitely smell that powder formula and bottle nipples. I'll have to ask my sister to see if she'd agree. That is special. For me, Tom Ford Black Orchid is a unique one. I think I wrote off Black Orchid earlier in the fragrance game for me because it was just too deep, too dark. super headache inducing, and here I am owning a bottle. I was reading up on this and people feel like this is a more wearable version of the original Black Orchid. Some people say it smells just like Black Orchid, the original one, just a bit boozier. Whatever the case, I mean, it just smells like the decadence of decadence. So this is a fancy celebrity chef dinner. It's not gonna be your bright, airy summer salads with foie gras, am I even saying that right? With some spumante this and, no, this is grade A beefsteak with the most decadent red wine dinner. It has all of these deep, voluptuous, decadent, spiced notes. You guys, in this, I think there's some, I mean, there's just all kinds of spices. There's balsamic notes, there's boozy, there's plum, there's flowers. Listen, if most people are Black Orchid fans, but if you not and you're new to the game, go ahead and give this one a try. I mean, the bottle just kind of pulls you in anyway because it's so pretty, but the juice is pretty unique to me as well. They're blended well together, but you definitely smell some rum and booze and spice and plum and decadence. You just smell it. And it just smells, it doesn't turn my stomach like Black Orchid used to. The last bonus one is Tom Ford's Noir Parfum. It just says Tom Ford Noir, but it's Noir Parfum is the actual name. And what makes this special is the coffee Indian dessert note that's in this that makes it so creamy and delectable. Spiced chai, vanilla. It just smells amazing, and it smells like it has a hint of oud in it to me. So it makes it definitely unique in my collection, and so anxious to wear it in the fall. Okay guys, so I gave you extras. That's a little overboard, but here we are. Haven't done a video in a while, so there you go. Thanks for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my other videos if you haven't. Hopefully there'll be some more on the way. Love you guys.